So today we are going to the city centre of Skopje and show you around the main tourist attractions there and show you what life is really like and what you can get up to if you want to visit North Macedonia. We're just about to get the taxi and we will go from there. See you in a bit. Alright, so I'm on the main roads and we're just waiting for the taxi to come now. They're usually pretty good here. They have their own kind of Uber app, which makes life easier so you don't overcharge or overspend on a taxi. But yeah, here's the main road. Not too busy, so yeah, pretty decent. Hey, here's the taxi. Right. Who's in my taxi? Who's this guy? All right.
Yeah, good.
Bravo. So who are you?
Yeah, so I'm Benjamin. I'm also originally from the UK.
So yeah, I've got a friend who's, how long have we known each other, Ben?
1 day.
1 day.
Went for dinner yesterday.
So Ben hit me up on Instagram and was like, yo, I'm coming to Skopje, want to meet up? So I was like, yeah, of course. And here we are. So Ben, yeah, Ben is, well, I'm introducing Ben to Skopje city centre. We're going to go to the old bazaar.
Yep. Which
is, you'll see in a moment, but
check out what stuff they have, maybe buy some gold, some vintage watches. So
you say you're buying gold for me, or wouldn't I be lucky? But right, see you in a minute. So here we are. We're at one of the monuments here. Do you know what this one's called, Ben?
It's like has a similar name to the Arc de Triomphe, right?
I have no idea, to be honest with you. Mate, I'm sure we'll find out. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, so these are one of the many statues here in the centre. But I think we're just literally stood in the road. So let's carry on. All right. So I was here. I'm not sure if you saw my first video when I first arrived, but in front of me you probably can't see it. Let me see if I can zoom in a bit. But you've got the statue of Alexander the Great. Now, correction, Alexander the Great is not from North Macedonia. I got that wrong. He's actually from Macedonia, which is a place in Greece, of course.
Bro, if you say that, everyone here is going to hate you.
But I think his father might have been somewhere around here, from what I heard or what I read.
He was born in the borders of North Macedonia.
See, I'm not sure. I am not sure, but hey, we're here now, and yeah, let me show you around. So, I just realised I've got you zoomed in. Let me zoom out. So you got cafes, hotels, restaurants. Got a casino here. You got the back alleys. Of course, every capital city's got a back alley, which is not so.
Go bet all the savings.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can double them on blackjack.
Yeah. Above the casino, you've got a clothes store. So if you win a bit of money, you can spend on some nice clothes.
Some American capitalism.
Yeah.
Coke.
Coca-Cola. I don't know what Sopro is. We'll find that out later. But yeah, you got your Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Here in we're almost in the summer, aren't we? Are we in summer?
I think yeah. I mean, it's going to be June in a week or so, right?
Yeah.
A week or two.
Literally. So, but yeah, we're just exploring today, having a good look round, and I'm going to show Ben a few places that I've been that I quite like, and I'll show you as well. So, yeah.
Like a nice Marriott there.
Yeah, I'll just keep rolling as we go along, but if I think of anything to look at, then yeah. Also, watch out for the people who just come up and try and sell you something, as they always do. Yeah. They're not too bad here, to be fair. It's and to be fair, when they do come up, it's actually quite good entertainment. But and of course, Yeah, no worries. So yeah, there we are. Look at that statue. I'm not sure if this video does it justice, but it is a big statue. So you got the water falling down it. Got people chilling on the steps there. And then here you got a business centre square for rent. I can imagine that's quite expensive. But yeah, show you around again. I didn't really come this far in last time. You see where the crowd is, that's where I went. But I'll do a quick 360. There's Ben there. And yeah, so what time is it, Ben?
1:45.
1:45. And it is Wednesday today, isn't it? Is it Wednesday or Thursday? No, Wednesday. It's Wednesday today. Yeah, so when you're abroad, you just lose track of time like you're on holiday. But it's Wednesday, 2 o'clock, peak time, and this is it. Quiet. What do you reckon, Ben, compared to...
I mean, it's actually a little bit busier than I thought it was going to be, because everyone says it's so quiet.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of groups of tourists.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so far it's clean, like it looks nice, it's pretty relaxed.
What would you compare this place to? So Ben has been to, how many countries have you been to, Ben?
40 countries.
40 countries. And how old are you?
23.
23. So he's been to 40 countries and he's only 23.
I don't think there is a place to compare it to, is there? Like, it's pretty random. Hey, hello.
Hello.
Like friendly, it seems like the people are friendly.
People are friendly here. I've not had any I don't think I've had anybody be unfriendly to me. So,
yeah.
So far, I'm sure we'll bump into one or two people at some point, but so far I've been here about a month and a half now, and no troubles with anyone. But I don't really go looking for it, so it's not that type of channel. I'm not that brave. So anyway,
like a Kurt Kaz, go
yeah,
off the beaten path.
Exactly, Kurt Kaz, Bold and Bankrupt. Who else is there? Mashtag Brady.
Have you seen Small Brilliant American? Like his
I haven't at all. Anyway,
Sabbatical?
no, not watched that one. So I don't know what that is. Is it a government building?
I'm guessing that's their parliament.
It might be their parliament. Again, I should know better because I've been here a little while.
The famous pirate ship, right?
Yeah.
There's two. I heard one of them is abandoned and you can climb on it.
Yeah, so there's one there right in front of us. Let me zoom in. You might have saw this on the first video. It's behind that bridge. You probably can't see it that well. And then if I go over this stone bridge here, which is a famous bridge, you have, again, another pirate ship in the distance. Water down there. A few ducks. A few birds. Anyway, we'll continue going. All right. So Ben's been to 50 odd different countries. What's been your favourite country so far that you've been to in your... How long have you been travelling for? 5 plus years?
Since I was like 18 to 5
Since
years.
I was 18.
Yeah, so I would say my favourite countries are the US, Argentina, and I need 3. Where's the third one? The US, Argentina, and Macedonia.
Macedonia. He's trying to be nice. I'm sure there's other places. But Macedonia is actually really, really good.
Yeah.
He's only been here one day, so...
Yeah, it's like I wouldn't come here expecting it's Dubai, but I think for, what it is, it's a cool place. It's very chill, very cheap. Like, I would say the prices are similar to Southeast Asia. Like, we got dinner last night for 3 people and it was like £25 or something, £22.
It was 1,600 dinar, so again, I'm not very good at maths on the spot, but so 1,400 would be 20 quid-ish. So yeah, 25 quid. What's that, $30? Ben is getting the calculator out. Here we are. Testing my skills in conversion.
So what do you reckon it is?
It was 1,600, I reckon it's about £25. And that was for...
£22.
Oh, 22, so just under what I thought. So even better, actually.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you'd pay per person in the UK, right?
Yeah,
for like
easily.
A meal and one drink.
I mean, I had a burger and chips. My girlfriend had 2 starters. She had like a cheese melt dip and something else. I think some sort of salad. What did you have, Ben?
some kind of like chicken skewer. Like
That's right.
Souvlaki.
I remember now. I remember. So yeah, that all came to £22, and that was at a. To be honest with you,
Like a nice place.
it was a nice place. Yeah, vibrant. But it was actually one of the more expensive kind of restaurants that you could go to. So there you are. There's a proof that it's not just me. Ben can be a testament as well. Anyway, let me show you around these statues. Again, it's not that type of channel that I can tell you what statue is what, but not bad. It's I think there's a bit of controversy with these statues because the government spent a bit of money on them, where, of course, like anything else, there's other pressing matters. But in terms of tourism, I think you should spend money on architecture and statues, because that's what brings in money into the country. But hey ho. So we're heading into the Old Bazaar, which is the Turkish side.
Do the ice cream thing. Have you ever done that before?
I have not, no.
You know what they do?
Yeah, where they trick you and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, we're heading into the Turkish part of the city, where I believe they kept their kind of culture and status since the Ottoman Empire. I don't know. Have you done any research on that?
That this city has been inhabited for well over 1,000 years, possibly 2,000 years. So it's like people have been here for a long, long time.
Yeah.
And a lot of, different empires have come through what is Skopje, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
There you are, educating Joe. So anyway, let me put you around. So again, you got more statues here. Oh, sorry, just dropped dropped their ice cream on the floor, bless them.
5-second rule.
Yeah, 5-second rule, Ben said. Still keeping the British rules in place here. But so yeah, we're out of the main square, heading into the Old Bazaar, and we'll see what they have on offer. So got sweets here, drinks, and then this is where, see the texture of the ground here. This is where you've hit the Old Bazaar with the old school concrete. I don't know what you call it. Let's have a look around. Little nice cafes there.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in Turkey now.
Yeah,
It's very similar to Turkey.
it is very similar to Turkey. It's I think they've got a few mosques in the Old Bazaar. Oh, is that a mosque there? You sure? Usually a mosque they have like a big tower, don't
It's
they?
very similar to a mosque, like the domes and the window shapes.
I have no idea. Again, this is, if you want a history lesson and you want to know what things are correctly.
Oh no,
then,
that's the National Gallery of Macedonia.
right, Ben's just Googled it. It's the National Gallery of North Macedonia. Maybe one day I'll go in there, but again, I'm not really interested in artwork. Ben just said that's the university there. Oh yeah, it is. So that's quite interesting, having a university right in the Old Bazaar.
You should get a Macedonian hat.
I probably should. I want to get a Macedonian football t-shirt.
Yeah, no.
That is something that I do want to do. But
Have you seen? The bazaar's probably the place that people do. Like a fake
probably,
one.
yeah,
Like $10.
probably. So you got Donna's, lots of ice cream, lots of stalls, places where you can buy dresses. And then here we are. There's some. Here you are, Ben. You got your gold jewellery here and antiques. Oh, what is that? Cookies, bakeries. Love it. Clothes. Do you want to go up there? Let's go up there. A little bit quieter. So I thought I would pop up as we walk through the Old Bazaar. Oh gosh, look at that camera quality. I'm just always looking at the floor. I need to get better at that. Anyway, as you can see, yeah, really kind of old-fashioned, nostalgic cobble streets. A lot of places to eat. You can see here you got like the delivery driver picking up something to take. It's like Uber Eats. It's called Wolt in Skopje. Yeah, you always see them. It's like Uber Eats, Just Eat, whatnot. I don't know what you have in America, but Yeah, again, loads of cafes, lots of tourists walking around. The prices here are actually not that bad. Yeah, better than other European destinations. Obviously, you've got a dog there, which is scratching itself, which yeah, must have a lot of fleas. So usually have like a tag on their ears, and I think that just basically means they might be neutered, I'm not sure, but I decided to give it a little tickle. But yeah, very greasy dog. Wouldn't recommend if you want to keep your hands clean, for sure. But yeah, no idea why there's an American flag up there. Yeah, and this is a menu to some bar place. I'm trying to find the price for it, but this price is not on there, so it probably means that it's overpriced for what it is. And yeah, we're currently walking up to like a nice landmark where you can oversee all of it. You'll see in a minute anyway, but yeah, the dog decided to walk with us, which yeah, we get a friend. I tried to ask it what its name is, but didn't want to give me anything. So Ben, what do you do? What do you do for work?
I help people get residencies and second passports, move to new countries, reduce their taxes, stuff like that basically.
Nice. So you're English, aren't you? From the UK?
Yeah, originally.
Originally.
UK, yeah.
And in terms of your clients that you serve, where do they tend to come from? Where do they tend to go to? And what's their reasons for leaving or staying or whatever?
Yes, I would say the majority are Americans and Canadians. There is some British people, some Australians as well.
Why do you think it's more Americans than British?
Well, there's just more Americans.
I suppose so, yeah, that's true. Too many of them.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would say like America number one, then Canada, then the UK, Australia. And the most popular countries by far right now are Argentina and Mexico.
Ooh.
By far.
Why Argentina and Mexico?
Well, Mexico makes sense for Americans and Canadians because super close,
Sure.
easy to get to. It's culturally quite similar to America. They have like, you know, their fast food chains and
Right.
stuff like that. They have Walmart. But then Argentina is way more European. So for people that want, well, I nearly get run over. So for people that want European lifestyle, I think Argentina makes a lot of sense for that. It's like, you know, I would say it's like how Europe was in like the 80s. It really feels like you're stepping back in time in a good way, not a bad way.
Interesting. So for Brits, because the majority of the people that watch the channel are Brits, where would you recommend they go to?
Honestly, I think Europe's probably the best just because of proximity, time zone. Like I would say like Spain, Portugal are obvious options, and also like I think the Balkans has a lot of good options like Montenegro, Serbia, here in Macedonia.
Yeah.
Depends what you're looking for really, but you know Montenegro has a lot of beautiful beaches and real estate, and it's very easy to get residency. So
That is true. That is
I'm
true.
going to be making a video on Montenegro soon. So.
Oh, there we are. Well, I'll put a link to Ben's. Yeah, we're just crossing the road at the moment. Watch this, guys. You know? No, he's not. Fine. I'll put a link to Ben's social medias in the comments. So
Yeah, appreciate it.
if what's your criteria for someone, you know, wanting to do business with you? Is there a certain threshold? Do they need to have a certain, I don't know, idea or amount of money?
Yeah. So pretty much, if you, I mean, like you need to have some kind of income, like whether that's a pension, you know, I mean, savings and investments can work as well. There's no minimum amount, but you know, yeah, just basically like different countries have different thresholds. So for Argentina, it's $3,000 per month, but there's a way where you can get do Spanish lessons, and there's no income requirements. For Mexico, it's, you know, $3,000 to $4,000. For a place like Montenegro, there's no income requirements. So yeah, I would say like if you're interested, you can watch my channel and book a consultation, and we can see if we can help you.
Nice. So yeah, I mean, I only just met Ben literally yesterday. So, but I have seen his YouTube channel before I met him, which was actually quite funny. Yeah. When Ben reached out to me, I didn't even realise, and then yeah, we were just talking on Instagram. I was like, oh, I've been watching your channel. So he definitely knows what he's talking about. He's been doing this for How long have you been doing this for, Ben?
Like a year and a half. So
A year and a half. So
not too long, but I would say I'm pretty knowledgeable for my age.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I've tried to trip him up a few times, but I've not managed to do it yet. So, but yeah. So have a look at Ben if you're interested. Get in touch. I'm sure you'll want to help if you're looking to escape whatever country you're currently in. So we're here at Skopje Fortress. I think that's what it's called anyway. I should have done more research as I did this, but honestly this was quite spontaneous. So,
Did you know that Macedonia changed their flag and their name to get into the EU? To try to get into the EU.
I did not know that. Oh right. How long ago was that?
Quite recently, because I think it was in 2019. The name they had to change it to North Macedonia.
Oh, I see.
Macedonia,
Because of the
Greece
Greeks.
would be happy. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And I think the flag was different as well.
Yeah. It's when the flag gives me. I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but
Japanese one.
yeah, the ex-Japanese flag, which
Maybe cut that bit.
if you're, I'm sure. Well, everybody thinks it, so why not? But it's got that rising sun kind of. Let me show you actually the flag that I'm talking about. Here we are. Hopefully you can see that. So yeah, you've got like the sun in the middle with the red and yellow stripes on it. But look at the views from here, guys.
And
This is sick.
We're not even at the top of the.
No. Right. Let's continue going. Oh, you can see right my nostrils now, can't you? Let me zoom out. So yeah, as Ben is well travelled. What, in terms of this view, have you seen? What's the best view you've ever seen while you're travelling to these different countries?
Ever seen?
Let's get it off my face.
Probably. I mean, in terms of city, it's probably like New York City skyline.
Yeah, true.
Like being on the Empire State Building or the Rockefeller Building, looking over New York at night is one of the best views I've ever seen.
There
In
you
terms
are.
of nature, I would say like Patagonia.
Patagonia. Where is that?
In Argentina.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like their version of the Alps, right? So it's like, I would say the beauty is comparable to the Alps.
Oh. Patagonia. I'll have to make
The
a.
famous clothing brand is named after Patagonia because the founder went there
Oh.
and thought it was so beautiful.
Who?
Did you know? You know Patagonia, the clothing brand.
I don't know it. No.
You don't know
There you go.
Patagonia?
I'm learning something new.
Okay.
Now I do.
It's like the North Face, you know?
Oh.
It's like an outdoor brand.
Oh.
But it's very famous, and the founder named it Patagonia because he went there and it was so beautiful.
There you are. I did not know that.
Can you tell me a bit about it for a YouTube video?
Sure. Skopje Fort, also known as the Gale Fortress, is one of the most iconic landmarks in Skopje, North Macedonia. It dates back to the 6th century, with significant expansions during the Ottoman.
Also, can you tell me when did Macedonia change their flag?
Macedonia changed its flag on August 11th, 1992.
Oh,
The previous flag featured.
okay. Well, there you go.
There we are. So
This
nice.
view is right.
It is right. Let me show you around. So it's a little bit sketchy. There's no
Yeah, there's no guardrail.
there's no guardrails, which I actually really like. Yeah, they don't really do health and safety that well here, but that's what makes everything so much more exciting. But if you are scared of heights, then probably not for you. But let me zoom in. So over there to the left, which I'm about to zoom into here, it's the national stadium for North Macedonia. I should stop saying North. I should just say Macedonia now.
I
Yeah.
think it's actually pronounced Macedonia.
Macedonia. There we are.
But you walked along the river, right? For one of your videos.
Yes, I did.
It looks good for walking. They built a bike path, didn't they?
Yeah, so if you remember, if you see my first video, down there over the water, that's where I did my first video. So, but look at this. I probably should have done it up here. That would have been better. Look at that. What views. And then
It's actually a really nice place.
it is. And to consider this is a capital city. What other capital cities have you been to that have this kind of mixture of nature and, I suppose, urban city? Anything? Ben's having a hard think here.
I mean, maybe like Tbilisi in Georgia.
Tbilisi, Georgia.
It's pretty good to be in nature. Bulgaria is quite similar, where you have like a huge 2,000 meter mountain.
Okay.
Like, and
Was that Sofia or?
yeah, Sofia. Basically, you can get a cable car up, and it's amazing. So I would say like Sofia is really good, and they have like a ski resort literally 20 minutes from the city, and yeah, that's good as well. Do you know if they have skiing around here during the winter or not?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. Again, you're talking about someone who is so uneducated, so I don't know what the word is. Probably whatever bad word you want to think of, that is me. In terms of knowledge and not understanding of the country that I'm currently in. But listen, this is what I'm here for. I'm here to learn. I don't want to learn before I come out here and then be like, oh yeah, I already know that. I like to learn on the job. So that's just me. But
they have a free walking tour here that everyone recommends. I usually wouldn't do a walking tour, but
listen,
here it might be interesting to learn about the history.
Ben's just said, if you didn't hear that, there's a free walking tour, and if you're someone like me who likes a bargain, you can't really do much better than free. Yeah. And we'll have to do that for one day. We'll see. But anyway, we'll move on, shall we? Cool. Hello, me again. So as you can see, I'm just walking around these steps. I think I almost break my ankle here. It's not very stable. Would not recommend if you like Bambi and can fall over quite a lot like me. But anyway, look at the views above this castle wall. Stunning. So yeah, I mean, if you look in the mountains there, you got the apartments. I believe that building at the very right of the screen now, I think it's like a government building. Again, I don't know. I don't really care that much. But inside the castle wall, it's definitely not kept well, overgrown and all that. You can see Ben's taking a photo, but check out these views when you get in within the castle. Just unbelievable. Imagine if that was your house. Imagine you owned that castle and built on that, and you had all that. Don't get me wrong, yeah, I prefer nature, but look, and then yeah, there's Ben walking around and cut straight back into me. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been on this castle wall for the second time now. Came with my girlfriend, but it was chucking it down. So we didn't get to spend that much time on it or really enjoy the experience. So I thought I'd come again with Ben and really get to enjoy it while the weather, don't get me wrong, it's not a perfect day today. What's the temperature today, Ben? Is it like 20s?
Yeah.
22?
Yeah.
But it's mild. I mean, hold on. This camera keeps on focusing on my face. I'm in shorts and a hoodie. Keeping it
23 degrees. It doesn't feel that hot.
23 degrees. No, it don't at all.
Like 16, 17.
Yeah, it feels colder than that. I think it's the wind. It's not windy, but it's just cooler wind. But to be honest, while you're walking around, it's perfect temperature. So I can't complain at all. Be nice for a bit of sun and clear skies for a nice kind of view. But oh, hold on. But yeah, you can't have it all. And then you can see there, you've got one of the pirate ships, which I'm not sure if you can see. Let me zoom in again. It's behind that tree there. There you are, right in the middle of your screen now. I think it's like one of the deserted pirate ships that I don't know what they did with it, but hey ho. Right, again, let's continue our journey. Oh. So before you came to Macedonia,
yeah.
What was your initial thoughts? What do you think it would be like, and what do you think now?
Well, there wasn't actually that many videos on Skopje.
No.
So yeah, I'm actually impressed. It's nicer than I thought.
Yeah.
It seems like there's a lot of development happening. There's quite a lot of new buildings. It's clean. Yeah, honestly, it's much cleaner and nicer than I thought.
You know what?
Yeah.
Literally, you couldn't have said it any better. I thought it'd be a lot more rundown. Like I say,
I mean, there's town centres in England that look worse than this.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, I'm not even going to name them just in case any of the viewers are from there, and we don't want to insult anyone. But oh, check this out. Hold on. got like a little viewpoint watchtower, yeah, or whatever. Doesn't look like it's getting used much. Tell you what, shall we try and get up there? Oh really?
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look. Is it gonna fail? Yeah. Camera's gonna follow me. Perfect. Hopefully I'm allowed to do this. If not, no way. Alright. Here we are. Let me show you around. Get a good viewpoint here. Oh. Look at that dog that was following us. Now following them. But yeah, right, show you around again. I don't think you can get sick of these views really. I know I've showed you the same thing over and over again, but just have a look at that. Don't get me wrong, the road noise, that's just part of it, but everything else, fantastic. Bless me. You want to come up here, Ben, or you're right? Come on, mate. Let's have a look. Come on, Ben. You're on camera now, no pressure, no slipping. Hey, he's made it.
This is a bit of a better view.
Oh yeah, much better view, isn't it? I'll show you back round. You know what I like about Skopje? Compared to London and most other capital cities, it's how they've mixed in the trees with the buildings. I see more greenery here.
Yeah, it's a very green city.
Yeah, like for a capital city. And like the mountains all around you, like literally we've got 180-degree views of mountains, which, I'm not gonna lie to you, when there was a little bit of snow on these mountains, oh, it was gorgeous. Most of the snow is gone now because we're mid-May, or end of May now, or coming up to the end of May. But yeah, brilliant place. So anyway, let's continue. Let's get down from here. All right. Yeah. Oh. You know what, to be honest with you, I'm probably just going to jump off. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Ooh. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Let me show you.
That would have been bad.
Ben just jumped and then almost went down these.
That would have ended
You almost went down those steps. You alright, Ben?
Yeah, good.
We're good to go, right? Let's go. Oh dear. All part of the adventure, I suppose. Oh, it's adorable. So when you come into the city,
What's that man?
huh? Oh, let's have a look.
Doesn't look like much.
Let's have a look.
Kind of overgrown.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
a dungeon.
yeah, maybe a pot of gold down there. Wouldn't that be nice? But I mean, I don't know what animals or dangerous animals they have here. But
This fort doesn't. It's not that old. I mean, look at this. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you go to a castle in England, you can tell the stone is like thousands of years old. This doesn't seem that old. Look how like it's too perfectly cut.
yeah, it's not like the York Castle if you've ever been there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's got a lot of history. This one, maybe not so much. Or maybe they know how to take care of their buildings more so. Who knows? But yeah, good point there, Ben. Right. Okay, let's keep going. Hello. All right.
It's 1,500 years old.
1,500
But
years
it was
old.
destroyed by an earthquake in 500 AD. So
Oh,
they
good
must have
point.
rebuilt it.
I forgot about earthquakes. Yeah, so their last castle was destroyed by an earthquake. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Yeah, the last castle was destroyed by an earthquake and they rebuilt it when? Or did it not tell you?
500 AD. But you know,
500
wasn't there a huge earthquake here in 68?
Something like that.
1968, and they rebuilt the whole city.
I know there was a 6 in there, but
So,
Yeah.
I was like thinking, will this apartment building hold up? It
yeah.
seems pretty well built, the buildings here. What's your place like?
Yeah, I mean ours is about 10 years old, I think. Yeah, I don't see any problems with it. Oh, it's starting to spit a little bit now, but still manageable.
That's a cool fancy feature.
Yeah. It's nice.
Fanta are good.
Not having any. But yeah, people there. She was quite cold, but I'd say most people there are really friendly. If you smile, yeah, probably was a tourist. If you smile at people and say hello, they'll usually return and reciprocate back. I mean, in terms of, I know people have asked me in terms of racism, I've not experienced any racism whatsoever. In fact, I mean, I'm only half black, but people don't even stare, do you know what I mean? And I've not seen any other, you know, half black, mixed race, half white person at all being here. So, like, they don't even mind me. It's almost like they've seen people of my skin colour and how I look before, but it's like any other person, they just go, oh, okay, nice, carry on with their business. So nobody bothers you, nobody is staring at you, unless you do look like a freak, which sometimes I do look like a freak, but but no, I've had a good experience so far. But we're at the end of the castle wall now. Just going up these steps. Oh, that's quite a nice view. So you got the mosque there. I'm not sure if that's the main mosque here in the old bazaar, Skopje. What do you recommend? Is that the?
Doesn't look too big. There's one there, one over there,
yeah.
one there.
Here we are. Right, let's turn you around. Look at that. Again, nice panoramic views of one of the highest points here in central Skopje. But I'm not sure if this camera does it justice, but even the weather doesn't really do it justice, but this is absolutely gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, you get imperfections like this thing here. I have no idea what that's for or why that was built, and I'm not sure if you can see, but you got a bit of swearing on the building there. But anyway, let's go higher. Ooh. Ah. Go on then, talk to him. So you got the telescope here, although I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty sketchy, doesn't it?
Yeah, they've got these things and then they're kind of falling apart. I wouldn't go on that one. Looks like it's gonna fall down.
Yeah, no, me neither. I'm usually quite adventurous, but
I can't actually see the cable.
Hi, me again. So as you can see, we're walking slow-mo towards this mosque. Yeah, it's a really nice looking mosque from the outside. I really like the architecture of religious buildings. But yeah, it's just me showing around. There's like other people there going in, it looks like. I think they got trying. Oh, and look, there's a picture of me talking. Don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, look at that in terms of architecture. They don't really make buildings like that these days, do they? Which I find a little bit sad. But hey ho, I think this part here, I think this is where they wash their feet and stuff. But again, I have no understanding of Islam and you know, mosques in general. But hey ho, here you got a picture, well, a video of trees. Don't know why they paint the trees white. I don't think it looks that good, if I'm being honest. I think it ruins it. Maybe there's some health benefits to the trees, but I don't think that is the case. But yeah, we're at this like sort of round table here. Again, you got some nice views, minus the electricity kind of pole and all that. But yeah, you do have like a resort and spa, so you can have your, you know, your morning prayer, and then yeah, you can get like a massage and relax a bit, which I think is brilliant in terms of a location. But yeah, again, more trees being painted white, and yeah, flowers. There's a bike, and then oh yeah, I show this kind of leaflet thing here. I don't know what that's about, but I think it just says about different architecture around Skopje. But not that interesting, you don't really need to know. Anyway, again, we're just walking back. I think I went to go and find Ben. I think he went off to buy something, and then, yeah, I'm going back to try and meet him and still have a look around. But yeah, it's a little bit annoying. I couldn't actually go in myself because with mosque, or this one anyway, you weren't allowed to go in there with shorts, I believe. I could have been wrong, but I got Ben to take the camera, and yeah, he was a little bit too timid to actually go in and film himself. He didn't want to, you know, interrupt that people there who looks like having a walking tour, but he looks outside, but oh yeah, look at this cat. And we go from there. don't leave your shoes outside. Look at this dude. What are you doing, mate? Oh, hold on. Big yawn. Something smells nice in there. What do you reckon? Smell like chicken?
Like smelly feet.
Tuna? What's the smell? Clearly love it. Making him tired. Or her, whatever it is. Funny. Hello again. So yeah, this is me just waffling on, looking underneath the roof of the mosque on the outskirts. But yeah, then we come to this kind of old inn-looking place, which yeah, it's actually a really nice place. There's two girls having a picture there. Very picturesque, I think, here. Like a little courtyard. I can't remember what it's called. I tried to have a look, but it wasn't there. It gave me kind of, you know, Japanese dojo kind of vibes to it. It's got that prettiness, and yeah, you could go inside and have a look at some artifacts and artwork, I believe, but we didn't want to spend the money, and nor do we really care that much, if I'm being really honest. But you got a pigeon there. Ali's enjoying the courtyard, and Ben, who's looking absolutely ecstatic to be there. And then yeah, there's just me looking around, again talking waffle as I show you what the weather looked like at the time, which was cloudy. And yeah, but yeah, again, you're looking at that old pub with pigeons and the American flag. But here we are, we're actually walking into the old bazaar again. And I just show you around. You got the mosque, yeah, almost there in the middle. I love the kind of historic cobble streets to this place. And yeah, it just gives that old Ottoman Empire vibes with a bit more kind of, you know, culture too. And then yeah, this shop kind of sold some old communistic, maybe ex-Yugoslavian kind of merchandise. Don't know why that was there, but it's quite fascinating. And then yeah, we pull up to some antique kind of shop. Ben likes his watches, and he was telling me that these are old watches, which he's interested in. I'm not that interested, and nor do I want to buy a watch when, quite frankly, I don't really have the money to do so right now. But anyway, that was a place, seemed all right. But yeah, mostly it's cafes and restaurants around here, Turkish style. Yeah, people just have their Turkish teas and coffees and whatnot. But it's a really nice chilled vibe. We were in a period where it wasn't like a tourist holiday just yet, end of May time. And yeah, I quite love how it has a mixture of contemporary and the old school shop kind of vibe. Like the buildings, they're all different colours, all different designs. Again, old and young people come down here to enjoy themselves, which is quite nice. It's not just like some, you know, holiday destination where it's just young people or just old people and all that. But there you got somebody like a shoemaker, which again, I think is quite nice, has that historical vibe to it. But yeah, this is mainly it in terms of the old bazaar. Soon you'll see that yeah, there's more to it than just cafes and restaurants. As you can see in front of us, there's like gold shops. There's so many of these shops. I don't know how they all stay in business. Well, I probably do, but you know, if you know, you know. But anyway, there's just so much gold jewelry to choose from. I don't know who comes to this place to buy gold. I've never even heard of North Macedonia until now, but yeah, it seems like this is a hot spot to buy your jewelry. I'm not sure if it's good value or not. It's definitely with that, you know, outside my price point right now, but Ben seemed to be interested in it. He didn't buy anything or buy me anything, which I'm not quite happy about, but hey ho. But yeah, it's just like the jewelry quarter, the jewelry street of the old bazaar, which yeah, it's bizarre how there's just so many shops like this. But anyway, but yeah, it's got yeah, it's just that Turkish vibe, which I quite like. I love Turkey, so yeah. And then, oh yeah, I forgot about this place. This place, I think it's called like Cosmo or Cosmos, I can't remember. Anyway, it's where they serve kind of that Mediterranean, I think it's Macedonian kind of food as well. Got the meats, the vegetables. Don't really know what that drink is there. I didn't even try that one. But hey ho, yeah. Oh, the food was absolutely gorgeous here. You have to try it if you're a meat eater. Oh yeah, this is like baked beans looking as well. I tasted this one. It wasn't quite baked beans, but it was beans in general. But I'll let you watch me eat a few things and come back to you. There we go. Right, what's this called, Ben?
Iran.
Iran. It's in date, that's the main thing.
Yeah, it's popular. It'll be in there.
It smells like yogurt. Right, salud. Yeah, it's like yogurt. It's like drinking yogurt.
Salty though?
Yeah, I mean it's liquid. It's liquid yogurt.
Is it sweet?
No,
I'm surprised you can drink it. I like nearly throw up when I drink
Really?
it. Yeah, I really don't
It's not
like
bad.
it.
I don't mind it. No, it's just literally yogurt, but it's like Greek yogurt, but liquid. But like with sweetness and stuff like that.
I mean, I'm just saying, he didn't even bring a... Oh, right, here's the fork. So I don't know if it's meant to like eat it straight from the plate.
Anyway, I'll put that in the middle for you. Lovely. I'll tell you what, first things first. Get ready. Smells good. That's good.
Yeah.
Nice and oily. Me again, so yeah, really nice that was. But anyway, this is like a really nice outside area to eat and drink in the old bazaar. Not sure exactly what it's called, but yeah, again, Turkish and Macedonian food. It's amazing. I like that stuff. But yeah, as you can see in the middle here, you've got this dog literally in the middle of the path. They seem to like to do this here. I have no idea. I mean, if I was a dog, right, I would want to go somewhere secluded, a bit more quiet, less chance of being stood on. But no, they just literally would just sit right in the middle of the path and sleep, which I don't know how they managed to do it. But anyway, yeah, around here you got like the bags and accessories, you know, more jewelry. And then you got like this weird kind of, I don't know, it's not a statue, but whatever that is, just weird. Anyway, don't know what it is. Again, look, another dog here right in the middle where you can easily stand on it and it's just literally sleeping, like passed out. Don't know how they do it. But yeah, anyway, again, more bags and accessories, you get the drill. But look, definitely would recommend the old bazaar. I'm sure you got all the information about this place, like you've been there. Like I'm sure you are absolutely clued up, so sophisticated, so well described that, in fact, you won't even need to come here. You've literally just experienced the beauty and the historical facts about this place. But anyway, if you like this video or want more stuff like this, you probably don't, but give us a like anyway, and subscribe for more, and obviously turn on them bell notifications so you don't miss another great video. Take care.